As he ran, JT looked over his shoulder to see if they were following. He didn't see the rocket hit and he tripped and landed on his knees and elbows next to a mound of trash. He looked up and saw something looking back at him. He looked closer and saw a scraggy face of an old alley cat. The cat tried to get at his feet, but he fell back to the ground. JT pulled some of the trash away from the cat's hiding space to get closer. It was badly hurt from some recent scrape. His body was a battlefield of scratches, cuts, nicks, and bruises. There was a wide gash on his throat. JT saw that the cold air had made a blood clot to stop the bleeding. That much was good anyway. The cat tried to get to his feet again, but fell back in pain. JT heard the school bells urging him to leave. He got up slowly and brushed himself off and checked the radio of his hat to make certain that it was secure and then turned to go. JT reached the edge of the empty lot and turned and looked back at the cat. He noticed then that the palm of his right hand was bleeding. He wondered what it must be like for the cat to have stayed out in the cold. His scratched hand now stinging, he thought that his own pain must be slight compared to the cat's. Your assignment is a Christmas composition. What Christmas mean to me, Mrs. Arnold announced to the class. JT looked around the room. For the expressions on the face, he could not tell that some of the others guys thought it was a dumb thing to write about. Your composition is due in 2 weeks, Mrs. Arnold continued. You should be able to find plenty of inspiration around you. Why, even the weather is cooperating. Mrs. Arnold walked over to one of the windows and looked closer at the large snowflakes that had begun to fall. Some of the children had decorated the windows with soap drawings. She stopped in front of one drawing and JT thought he saw her laughing. She turned to class and said, all right, who the Rembrandt is in the class? She pointed to the drawing of the 3 wise men. They were all pretty stringy and the first 2 were riding usual camels. The third one was riding a motorcycle. So in this section, we see that JT was running away from some bullies, and when he was running away, he came across the beat up cat. He showed empathy to the cat. Empathy is putting yourself in someone else's shoes. Comment down below when you have shown empathy to someone. Stay tuned for the next video.